As many of you probably know, I've been a lifelong iPhone user, and I would even go as far as to say that I'm an Apple fanboy. For as long as I can remember, my dream job has been to be on one of Apple's design teams. Whether it was for their iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, or AirPods, I always tell people whenever I'm asked this question that I just want to design beautiful tech, and I believe that Apple nails that with all their products, and is one reason why it always tempted me to go towards their ecosystem. But with more and more Android phones being released each year and some of their specific cool features, I've been increasingly more tempted to try out an Android phone for myself. Since I'm in this weird limbo of having the iPhone 13 Pro for almost a year and a half now, and I'm still 5 months away till the iPhone 15 series are released, I figured that there's no better time than right now to jump into the world of Android, which is why I went ahead and I picked up myself a Google Pixel 7. So I just wanted to make this video to kind of mark the start of my Android journey. And so being like a lifelong iPhone user, if there's any other like Android users out there and would love to kind of give me some tips, especially like if you've made this transition yourself, I would love to take some and hear some from you, because I am like brand new day one with an Android phone and I know little to nothing about it as well. And also, if there's any like specific types of videos you would like to see, I want to make as much content over the next 5 months until the iPhone 15 is released with this phone right here as like my daily driver. So if you want to see like day in the life types of videos, or if you want to see like monthly updates on just things that I've learned and kind of my experiences with the whole switching process, then I would love to make that. Of course, I'm gonna do a review on this phone, I'm gonna do an extended review, but just other things in between, let me know and I'll definitely make that. And I just want to get a bunch of content out for any Android users out there as well. So I do also want to explain why I am leaving the iPhone in this video, because it's paining me right now to leave it behind, especially because how deep I am in the Apple ecosystem and just how everything works flawlessly together. But essentially, as a tech YouTuber, and I do want to review more phones in the future, as I believe that the phone is like the #1 tech product for anyone out there, as everyone has their smartphone with them. I want like the real life experience and also like the credibility of like knowing what I'm talking about when comparing especially iPhone devices to Android devices. And I just want to get into that world myself, know like what it's about. And I'm sure there's a reason why more than half the world uses Android phones. So you may also be wondering why I picked up the Pixel 7 instead of like a flagship like the 7 Pro. And that's because I plan on only using this for a 5-month window. And then I do want to use the iPhone 15. I do 100% plan on getting that. So because it's a 5-month window, I didn't want to invest in like a top of the line product, but for the price on Best Buy, because I went in and like activated it that day, I got this phone for literally $350. And for what you get with it, I did a lot of research on everything about it. You're getting a 90 hertz refresh rate, which I know isn't 120, but I could not do 60 again. So this is like right in the middle, and I really don't notice that much of a difference between the 90 and the 120. And it just overall like looks super aesthetically pleasing, and just day one with this, I'm really liking it. I'm really liking like the aesthetic of it. I've already kind of like customized my my home screen here, if you can see with the icons and everything. So I do have my worries about switching over to Android, especially just again being so deep in the Apple ecosystem. But the first one is leaving behind iMessage and FaceTime. I live in America, and literally all of my friends and family have iPhones. I don't have a single friend that doesn't have an iPhone. So now all of a sudden, after being an iPhone user for years, being in so many group chats, all of a sudden now I am an Android phone with the green bubbles messing up group chats. And it already day one, like it's made things really difficult. I've already had a lot of problems with figuring out messages. I'm not receiving some messages from specific people in group chats, and it's already been a headache. So I really hope things kind of clear up with that. And it's really making things frustrating for them. So the next thing is I'm just losing like that seamless connectivity between like my accessories and my iPhone. So like my Apple Watch and my AirPods Pro, like now they're not as functional and as seamless to use. Just because like I'm like literally like removing the key component of the whole ecosystem with just like this stranger intruder right here. So it definitely makes them like less, I guess you can call like valuable. They just don't work the same now without it. Oh, and going off of that with accessories, also MagSafe. I love MagSafe. I have like a MagSafe car mount, MagSafe charger over there. I use a MagSafe wallet just everywhere. So I actually did order like a MagSafe type case for my Pixel 7, and that should actually be in like right now. I have to go pick it up later. So I'm super excited about that. So I don't know if that's cheating the Android system because that's like an Apple thing, but I mean, there was a case with it. I wanted to use it, and I love that MagSafe. So that is one thing also. We'll see how well that works with the Pixel 7. So I know that this is definitely a different type of video than I normally make, as I like to make mine very educational, but this is more of just like an update, and I do want to make this kind of whole like Android switching series very interactive with my community. So again, if you have like any specific video ideas you want to see, let me know down below. I just want to get a bunch of content out with this as possible, and I really am going into this with an open mind. I'm just like gonna put my iPhone away, and I'm super excited about this. Actually, I already love how like my my home screen looks. I spent a couple hours last night customizing it with like the icons, so super excited actually about this. So that's gonna be the video. If you enjoyed it, then please don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe. And as always, have a great day everyone, and cheers.